Hello, welcome to week 2 of the program seminar for the Master of Arts in Ministry program. Uh, Week 1 was spent working on a biblical Christian worldview. Now we're going to take that worldview and we're going to add to it a set of skills that are known as critical thinking. And there's quite a bit of work to do this week, but you can do it. You're up to the task. Let me give you a quick overview. Probably the number one thing you need to keep in mind is that you have two discussions to have this week. The first one, as I'm clicking on it here to look at it, the first one is called Critical Thinking Definition. You're to search the web and other sources and use those sources to inform the discussion, but discuss what critical thinking means. And then you're to arrive at the end of the discussion with your own definition of critical thinking. And if you read the assignment carefully, you'll see that at the end of the discussion, you go back to your own thread that you started and put your definition at the end. Now, this is a very legitimate exercise because there's lots of definitions of critical thinking out there. So this is very good for each of us to think about, well, what do I mean by critical thinking and how am I going to do it? Then the second discussion board, which really is kind of sequential, in 1 week, I don't know if we have enough time to make the sequence work, but it's called Critical Thinking Christianity. So how do we think critically as Christians? And this is based especially on your reading in Marrow on areas we must engage. So pay close attention to those instructions and notice that you need to cite a scholarly source here, such as Marrow or a peer-reviewed journal. If you have questions about that, get in touch with me. But the second discussion builds on the first. Then you've got a cultural analysis paper, which I think and hope you'll find very interesting because you're going to take those Christian critical thinking skills you're developing and you're going to apply it to some cultural issue that's going on right now. And cultural issues just tend to be interesting. So 1,500 to 2,000 words, APA documentation, and look forward to reading what you have to say there. And then, of course, we finish the week every week with a weekly reflection about what you've learned and how you learned it. Then just one other note is that as I'm recording this, it's Monday evening, just got home from my day job, which is also for Grace Bible College, but this is kind of a second job for me. And by midnight tonight, you'll have submitted your week 1, module 1 work. I will grade it as quickly as I can and get it back to you with comments so you can see how you need to improve. If you have questions about those comments, if you don't understand anything, please get in touch with me. Be glad to help you out. All right, have a great week.